The master of Instagram odd lifts, Julius, and his brother Brutus are freak athletes as it gets. On the bench press, Julius performed 2 reps with 365 pounds, while his brother added another 20 pounds for a total of 385. For the lower body strength in the squat, he performs 425 pounds for double. But most astonishing is the sheer athleticism both brothers display in the Instagram posts, where Julius does a variety of gymnastic flips, single leg and weighted box jumps, practicing lifts with and on his brother, deadlifts his brother on top of the trap bar, or bench presses fellow member Ivy as a dumbbell replacement. The future will tell what it holds for both of them. Oh yeah, and better don't give them any sorts of fruits or pumpkins. Former American football player and roommate of Pat McAfee, Baron Corbin, takes the 9th place, weighing a solid 317 pounds while standing 6 foot 6 inches during his football career. Common for most guys with that kind of background is a proficiency in squats and bench, where he actually manages a 415 pound single or repping deadlifts for multiple sets. Other exercises like 70 pound dumbbell overhead presses and chin-ups round up his workout. I also have to mention again that he's one of the few names on John Cena's list, with the last mention as our next place. The final member of the Wonton Club on the list is the head of the table himself, Roman Reigns. As far as his squat goes, he can be seen in some recent footage lifting 315 for 14 reps or repping 120 pound dumbbells for 15. All of the training videos I found include a lot of lower body work, and I mean a lot, ranging from 70 pound dumbbell Bulgarian split squats, 45-degree leg presses with 16 plates, standing hamstring curls, and plenty of other lifts. It's fair to say that he never skips leg day. It really makes me wonder how much he would be able to squat or deadlift if he really puts his mind to it. Still looking much the same as he did 15 years ago, Lashley has not slowed down. In some random footage, he moved 300 pounds fairly easily on the incline for 6 reps and did higher reps on a regular bench. In a similar combined style event, he managed 220 pounds for 25 reps. Even with his higher body weight, he performed 10 weighted dips with relative ease. Bend over rows were performed at 265 pounds for 12 reps. In addition, he still keeps his striking skill sharp and uses different cardio-style workouts, such as an airdyne bike or a sled. You know what they say? All men are created equal. But if you look at the genetic freak that is Braun Breaker, you can see that that statement is not true. At the age of 18, his best bench press was 365 pounds. Squat, 545 pounds. Deadlift, 500 pounds. And clean, 325 pounds. But again, that was only with 18 years old. Got a lot stronger over the years, which puts him in the first place at the WWE Combine Test with a 455 pound bench press for 2 reps. And with his recent draft to the main show, he's just getting started. With the last 5 places, we now enter the freakishly strong guys on the list. And I also have to make a confession. I lied. There's actually one name from NXT on the list, which I just couldn't leave out. Former shot putter Overi. I've been always fascinated with the sport, and one of my all-time favorite athletes is Werner Günther, whose training I want to cover in the future. Shot putters are also usually on the higher end of the pressing spectrum, with a 475 pound bench. The lower body moves 670 pounds for 2 reps on the squat, and 485 pounds on the deadlift received some high repetition treatment. Also not a stranger to Olympic weightlifting, his former routine included cleans, presses, and the snatch. Hopefully, he's joining the main roster soon, with his Batista fit. Drafted to Raw in 2023 and has yet to make an appearance, Otis Jones. He set an 800-pound trap bar deadlift record at the WWE Performance Center Combine, beating the previous record of 775. During his NFL Combine test, he managed 24 reps on the bench, but was just recently repping out 140s. For some reason he got lost in the shop, so hopefully he makes his appearance soon. Alpha Academy member and former amateur wrestler Otis. On the Combine bench test, he performed 46 reps, which is almost double as the one of Bobby Lashley. He also held the record for the highest trap bar deadlift of 775 pounds, until it was broken by previously mentioned Odyssey. And despite his heavy body weight, he still cranks out a couple of dips and Bruce Lee finger push-ups. All that while being a formidable grappler. Big Bronson Reed, with a 6-foot, 330-pound frame, is a human wrecking ball. If you look at a guy like that, the only thing that comes to my mind is meat. Lots of meat. And the meat is tough as it gets. In the last few years, he has performed a 500-pound bench press and used 155-pound dumbbells for 6 reps. Another impressive lift I came across was a 310-pound overhead press. While it was a push press rather than a strict press, it is still a huge amount of weight overhead. As far as his lower body strength goes, he has performed 661-pound track pulls and 575-pound deadlifts, which are impressive records for non-powerlifters. And with the hectic wrestling schedule, where traveling stress takes away from recovery, even more. The monster among men, Adam Scherr, was a successful amateur strongman, quickly rising through the ranks. Instead of pursuing a career as a professional strongman, he instead turned to professional wrestling, signing with the WWE in 2013 and adopting the name Braun Strowman. An article from 2012 claims that the future Braun Strowman, who weighed 405 pounds at the time, had the following best gym lifts: bench press 540 pounds, squat 775 pounds, overhead press 405 pounds, and deadlift 905 pounds. I saw a video of him deadlifting 875 pounds from 14-inch blocks and with training straps, hitching the weight, which is allowed during strongman competitions, so his 905 pounds might not have been from the floor. In strongman competitions, certain deadlifts would be similar to a block pull, due to certain lifts and equipment pieces, like a tired loaded barbell. Additionally, strongman competitors typically do not train regular squats or the bench, as much as they do overhead presses and front squats, as those exercises transfer better to competition events and lifts. Nevertheless, those are still impressive numbers. As far as his powerlifting style deadlift goes, he managed 670 pounds for 3 reps and performed box squats for 10 reps. Recently, he has shredded down a lot and performs a variety of bodybuilding exercises, such as 150-pound preacher curls, lateral raises, machine rows, and work on the Smith machine. So here we have it, the top 10-20 of the strongest guys in the WWE. Who do you think would also fit inside the list of the current roster? Who are you surprised to see? And who you might think is a lot stronger than he looks? Let me know in the comments. And if you have any other guys or workouts you want me to cover, let me know. Until then, see you next time.